Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. We've got one heck of a show here for you today.
Smells heavenly in here.
It's got we're doing a cooking segment today.
Oh, boy.
We are doing tapestries with Troy? No. What's a better way to say this?
Like a cooking
That
segment?
starts with a T.
Temptations by Troy.
Tasties with Troy?
Tasty Temptations by Troy.
Yeah, there we go.
Tasty Temptations.
There we go.
He's got a box of donuts and a waffle maker.
Oh,
Salivating with Samuel.
I love that one.
Salivating with Samuel. We got to get his real name in there, too. That's great. All right.
My legal name.
Now this is a new segment. Troy has to make something every Monday for the Salivating with Samuel segment.
I'll do something once a month. I'm not doing it every Monday.
All right. So we're going to talk about what Troy's making. Mm-hmm. It sounds great. It's something we talked about last week.
We did.
Did we talk about it on this show, or did you guys talk about it on the Mike Lewis show?
No, it was not on Mike Lewis.
No, I think it was on the show.
Okay.
It was on the show, yeah. It may have been off camera, because we
think it
have
might
no
have been-
idea,
I think
right?
we don't really know what's on camera and what's
We
off
really
camera.
don't. But so Troy's going to make some tasty creations. Salivating
We'll
with
see how it works
Samuel.
out.
I like that. We're going to talk about why it is now a fact ingrained in history that the Jaguars are going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, look at this.
They're going to the Super Bowl, guys.
I'm very excited.
yeah.
for
There you go.
Yeah. One of the most prominent predictors of human culture
Yes.
has made it so.
Really?
Yep. So we'll talk about that.
Madam Cleo came back. She's doing it.
Yeah, Miss Cleo
Miss
is
Cleo?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She saw
Fake
this-
accent and all. That was a fake accent, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got in too deep. She got in too
She
deep.
really did.
Got in too deep.
You can't become your character.
She was bullied into that character, poor thing. God bless her.
Well, it was back in the primetime TV days.
True, true,
you know?
true.
Everybody had to play a character. Okay, so we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the guy who lived in St. Augustine who set himself on fire.
Oh, wow.
Very sad.
Yeah, that was really
Scary,
really-
sad.
Yeah.
Sad on the side that's mental health.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
I mean, and the guy who was yelling, this guy's about to start himself on fire. Did you see that video?
No, I couldn't watch the video. My
Yeah.
brother told me about the video, and I'm like, I don't need this.
Yeah, it was dark.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was very bad. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We will talk about affordable housing and the St. Augustine Police Department held a very touching memorial for the passing of one of the canine dogs recently.
Oh.
Canine dogs, that's redundant. So we'll talk about that. And more. And a lot more today.
A lot more.
A lot of stuff today.
Yeah, lots of stuff happening. So glad you guys could get into it with us. Let's get into it right now by talking about our friends at Bozart Ford Lincoln. Yay is right. They're celebrating 76 years here in St. Augustine in Northeast Florida. That's a big deal. Bozart Ford Lincoln is here for you. They've got a massive selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. They can help you with quick and quality servicing through that quick lane. It's absolutely amazing. And they've got a great parts and accessories shop, too, if you need to soup up your Ford. Make sure you grab a signature burger out there at Ford's Garage. And look, if you want to save some time, you can shop online and they can deliver your new car to you. It's a pretty amazing service they have. Working on expanding their vehicle servicing to where they can come to you. Silence your phone, Pete. That'd be a good idea. All right.
They can just show up in your driveway.
Yes, they can.
Pretty awesome.
Show up in your driveway with your new car.
Yeah. Or if your bus catches on fire, they'll show up and get you out of trouble.
That's right.
That was
Yeah,
amazing,
man.
guys. That was so
pretty
great.
Great
awesome.
save by Bozart.
Yeah, huge. Bozart Ford Lincoln. Your family truly is their family, and they are driven to inspire. Also, of course, our friends at Fus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, Elace Med Spa, Griffin Services, and BNS Signs. We'll talk about very soon. But first, Troy, Davey, Blake, how you guys doing?
Hey, happy Monday.
Yes.
And it is.
Excited for Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. A
Yeah.
lot of excitement
We
for
had
Monday.
a fun weekend.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Billy Strings was great.
Oh,
that's right, yeah.
What day did you go?
I went Saturday night, but we did the
I
RV at the Elks Lodge and kind of
Nice.
made it.
I already played 3 hours. Took one small break. He played 3 hours though, pretty straight.
That's what I remember.
Wow.
Why don't you remember all of it?
I don't know. I just certain parts of it were just so entertaining that I,
A little foggy? Was it a little foggy for you?
Overwhelmed my brain.
Huh.
I don't know.
A green cloud over
yeah.
the
Yeah.
pit.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's exciting. Good. I'm glad you had a good time. Did you hold the earth up? Did you eat the grass? Did you hug the trees? Isn't that like part of like a prerequisite to go to a Billy Strings concert? No.
No, I didn't do any of those
Okay,
things.
wow.
No, that's,
Okay.
I don't know who does those things.
I don't
What
know
kind of
either.
animal would
Okay.
do those
I don't
things?
know.
I
It's
think
a
that's a
culture.
euphemism for being drunk, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
Okay.
sure, yeah.
Just making sure you're understood, Troy.
There it is.
You
Yeah.
seemed a
Thank
little
you.
lost
Yeah,
there.
sure.
Yeah, no, I'm like I said, I'm a little foggy still from the weekend.
Tortured poet over here. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Oh, he had to tie it in.
I have to.
Had to tie it
too.
in.
Very proud of that.
Blake, how are you doing back there behind the glass?
I'm doing well. Just trying not to get annoyed by our loud cooling fan for our PC that's going
Oh,
round,
yes.
round,
Yeah.
round. So hopefully sometime soon Clay will fix it.
You can make a sick beat out of it.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right. Well,
Yeah.
that's what Clay does, make beats.
He makes
Maybe he's
beats.
just leaving it around so he can make beats. He's the only one who can take apart a computer out here and put it back together
Well, no, no, no,
successfully.
no.
Yeah, we
All
can
of us
all
can
take
take
them
them
apart.
We can all take it apart.
Put it back together in working order. Look, I turn the damn thing off and it breaks.
Look at all the extra parts I have.
Yeah, I have extra screws. All right. Troy, question of the day. What do we
Question
got?
of the day: what is the worst food you've ever had for breakfast?
Yeah, because you're gonna make.
I'm
What are
gonna
you gonna?
change.
What are you gonna
All right.
create over here?
I am going to take this Krispy Kreme donut,
Okay.
put it in a tiny little waffle maker I have over here off camera.
Right. It's
Because
great
that's
to
a-
have that off camera.
Well, it's
Well, the plug
you can
doesn't
see the
reach, I
sizzle.
guess.
Its plug doesn't reach. All
Wow.
you do is close her down,
That's a sizzle.
and it takes about 30 seconds
Okay.
for each one of these to go.
Okay.
And you're going to get the first one, Pete.
Oh,
and then
boy.
Then I'm going to give it to Davey because Davey's already complaining about his hips.
Oh, already. And they're already lying, Shakira.
And I have some syrup, if you'd like to put syrup in the middle of the donut.
God, diabetes,
There
please.
you go. Look at that bad boy right there.
Wow. Okay.
I want to live, Samuel.
So the question is, what's the worst thing you've ever had for breakfast?
Yeah, what's the worst thing health-wise for you for breakfast? I'm going to put this syrup right in the middle here.
Why? First of all, I can't stand eating breakfast. I just don't do it.
Okay, look at
Second
it.
of
It's just
all-
soaking up underneath there.
In the hole.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
there you go.
boy.
There you
Okay.
go, Pete. Now I'm putting Davies in here.
This is the worst thing health
Small.
I've ever
Yes.
had for breakfast.
Small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how this is. I don't really understand the point of this. I guess it warms the donut up a little bit and then
Oh,
It just
wait
makes
until
it-
you're in heaven.
oh boy, okay.
You really got to cinch it down, I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you got to lock her down in there.
Has anyone ever had this in comments? Can you please comment?
Kind of tastes like a pancake.
Extra 20 minutes on the bike.
pancake,
Try
right?
2 hours,
Yeah.
Kelly. Try 2 hours, 20 minutes, please.
Yeah. One bite of this
Davey-
is worth 20 minutes.
Davey's already nervous over here.
It's just a lot of work I'm going to have
Yes.
to do now. Golly. I'm going to have to wear sweatpants to the
right.
studio from now on.
Okay, that's not bad.
Is
That's
it not bad? I've not
but I
done
will
that
give
yet.
this the most unhealthy thing I've ever had for breakfast. That or maybe like Fruit Loops. I don't know. Those are probably not good for you. Most cereals probably not great for
sugary
you.
cereals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to go with like pizza or something, but that's just such a healthy choice compared to this.
Okay,
Oh,
Davey.
God.
Davey, yours is coming to you.
Okay. I appreciate the silverware and not some plastic cheap imitation.
Well, we had plastic, but I was afraid it wouldn't cut through the donut.
Okay.
So
Wow.
Thanks for thinking that through.
That's sugary as hell, man. That is too much sugar.
Okay. Yeah.
all right, right?
Yeah.
I see where you're going
Yeah.
here.
Am I right?
You are
I
right.
hope you brought a saw so I can just cut my left leg off right now.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, aren't you forgetting about someone?
Blake, you've had them before.
Yeah.
So you don't get them.
You'll get 'em post-show.
I got a lot of sizzle going on over here to
Ah,
the side.
We got sizzle. We got syrup on my brand new tables.
I know that Davey just cleaned. So I'm feeling actually pretty guilty about that.
Who came up with this concoction? Where did you see this? In some Pinterest thing?
I actually had someone say, "Hey, you got to try this," and I tried it a couple years ago, and it was just, I was like, okay.
It's heavenly. I need vanilla ice cream with it.
Ridiculous.
Oh, vanilla ice cream with this would be.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous
Pretty
thing.
good.
And
This is ridiculous.
We usually do it like a late night snack, not so much a breakfast.
Oh
like
my
maybe after
God.
Billy Strings late night snack.
And it tastes way better for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, I know why. Okay, that's tasty, man.
It is
That
tasty.
good.
Ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
So, did you already give your answer, Davey? Did I miss it while
I'm going
eating
to
this?
absolutely have to say this. This is the most sinful thing I think I've ever had in the morning.
Yeah,
would be
man.
this.
Jeez, I didn't think I could, but I can't stop eating it.
At
this point.
I keep walking away from it, but I still keep going back to the scene
It's
here.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
So,
What do you think, Blake?
I'll probably say a local waffle place that basically has a rectangle waffle with vanilla ice cream, whipped cream, and maple syrup. So basically,
Oh.
yeah, it's just adding everything on it.
yeah.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I ate a pound of bacon yesterday. It's part of the reason why I said this question. I was at Anastasia Diner because we,
Oh, they have good bacon.
Yeah, they got great bacon there, and like the girls got a side, so I was like, okay, put bacon on theirs, and I took their side, and then like, oh yeah, put bacon on hers too, and then I took her side, and then I had my own side.
Wow,
so I had
bacon,
3
you
sides
said-
of bacon, and I was like, oh, I feel my arteries actually closing right now in front of me.
Well, I mean, you grew up with bacon, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel like you're
100%.
immune to all of that. To a lot of things, to be honest with you.
Yeah, right. Very strong immune
Very
system.
strong individual. Bull.
Yeah.
All right. I can't wait to see what everybody out there in the comments has to say.
Yeah. So, man, it smells good in here now.
It smells really good in here. It smells really good in here. Yeah.
It's now time for a quick check of the weather, Troy.
It's okay.
Okay. Quick check of the weather comes to us from Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com, gerealty.us.
Well, it was supposed to rain today, but like it kind of cleared out.
It did.
So it's going to be an okay day.
Beautiful storm to sleep to, though. Last
Oh,
night.
yeah, it was
Loved it.
Blake, what do you think? Traffic report, what do we got?
Oh, wrong camera.
No,
Take
it's
it.
black outside. Yep.
There we go.
And now there's nobody. Okay, there we go. All right.
There we go.
He's still upset
You
about
didn't
not
see
getting a donut.
anything. You didn't see anything.
Traffic is moving on I-95.
Wow.
Traffic is doing a-okay for now.
Okay.
No trucks in the left lane, thankfully.
All right.
Very nice.
Very good.
Anyway,
Very good look at traffic.
Enjoy that greenery.
Where exactly was that, Blake?
mile marker 327. So I believe that's north of the of International Golf Parkway.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
So yeah, if traffic was bad, we'd see it out there.
That's usually where the big problems happen. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn you, Jacksonville.
All right. If you have big problems with your face, get over to Alace
Oh, perfect.
and experience the ultimate rejuvenation. Where science meets tranquility, world-class treatment's going to transport you to a state of pure bliss. That's the truth. Radiant hydrofacials, Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, all that good stuff out there at Alace. You have the highest of standards, and so does Alace. Go to alace.com.
It's beauty on your terms.
Yes, it is. All right, guys, it is official. We can start celebrating now before the season has even started.
Earth Day.
No.
Oh, well, it's today. Okay. Let's ruin that lead. I'm sorry.
It is Earth Day, isn't it?
Yes, it is Earth Day. Yes.
All right, moving on.
Yep.
We've got, we had an episode of The Simpsons come out over the weekend.
Okay.
Yep. And you know, The Simpsons is very good at predicting the future.
Yeah, very good.
I'm told this is over the weekend. If somebody can prove me wrong, feel free to do that in the comments. But it's on a very prominent page that this aired over the weekend. And it's got the Jacksonville Jaguars beating the Buffalo Bills. Let's pull that picture up, Blake, if we can. Look at that. The Jacksonville Jaguars beating the
official.
Buffalo Bills to go to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
It's official.
Yeah. Although they are only 15 minutes into the second quarter, but it looks to me like they're going to win that one.
They have a good chance.
They've got a great chance. 25-0 is the score there. So it's good to know that this will be happening soon because the Simpsons are the predictors of culture.
This is incredible.
It is pretty incredible. We should start celebrating now.
Yeah.
We should bring Shad Khan into the studio.
I would like to talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a couple
Sure,
questions.
he'd love to talk to us.
Yeah.
I want to find out what his mustache product he uses.
Yeah, right. That thing is a quaff,
That's a
right?
good, that's a good product.
Definitely
right there.
good product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
I know you would, AEW. I think I already have a kidney stone from eating half of this
I know. I'm really going through it over here. Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Just afraid to not be too sugar crazy on the show. So I'm like, careful.
So there you go, guys. It's official. It's very excited to announce that
That's a blessing.
we get to watch the Jaguars go to the Super Bowl. Now, it doesn't say they win the Super Bowl, but at the very least, they're going.
Or the year, right? So if we have a boo-boo this year, it still could mean it could be the following year, or is this really for
No,
next
it means this year.
Oh, it does.
It's got to be.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the year.
We'll
Okay.
go with that.
Yeah.
But
good.
Davey, yeah, as a backup plan, could
Okay.
mean really any year.
Yeah.
Good.
Honestly, if this happens in the year 2050, they'll still look back at the Simpsons and say, the Simpsons
Yeah, they get
predicted
credit
it.
for everything.
Yeah. Now with AI, people are going back and making fake Simpsons screenshots for every little stupid thing that happens in life. So there you go. Jaguars winning the Super Bowl. You can go ahead and bet on it right now and win lots and lots and lots and lots of money.
Start making the merch.
Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. That's that. That's
right.
it.
Very
Just
exciting.
excited as a Jags fan.
Everybody in comments is just throwing their hands up. It's just so amazing. The emojis, Peter, just
Oh, yeah.
emotional
I
out
bet.
there. Yeah.
It's the most, it is literally the most the Jaguars have had to celebrate in a long time.
Yeah.
Being on The Simpsons and going to the Super Bowl.
It's exciting.
I don't think people have been this excited until they announced the LERP.
Oh.
Yeah.
The LERP.
Yeah. The LERP statue and this
Yeah.
are like neck and neck.
Really?
Very passionate about
Yeah.
the LERP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is exciting. It's exciting when The Simpsons say you will accomplish something huge.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Moving on. Hard transition here. St. Augustine man who set himself on fire outside of the Trump trial in New York City has passed away.
Sad.
Man who doused himself in an accelerant and set himself on fire outside the courthouse where President Donald Trump is on trial has passed away, police say. New York City Police Department told the Associated Press Saturday that the man was declared dead by staff at an area hospital. The man was in Collect Pond Park around 1:30 p.m. Friday when he took out pamphlets espousing conspiracy theories, they say, tossed them around, then doused himself in something, set himself on fire. A large number of police officers were nearby when it happened. Some officers and bystanders rushed to the aid of the man who was hospitalized in critical condition. I didn't see the video. I don't love watching stuff like
Yeah,
this.
me neither. It's just,
But I heard it was pretty disturbing. And he was still clearly alive after they put him out. The man had recently traveled from Florida to New York, hadn't breached any security checkpoints, they say, to access the park. The park outside the courthouse has been a gathering spot, they go on to say, for protesters, journalists, and people who throughout the trial. Authorities say they were also reviewing security protocols, including whether to restrict access to the park from here on out. Yeah, man, that was a scary situation. We know a guy, and I guess we won't say who exactly that guy is. But this was a tenant of a guy that we know.
really.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Did he say anything as far as character behavior? Was he?
He did say, as far as I know, that he was a nice kid,
Okay.
but over, I guess, the last year or a couple of years, he had some theories that were kicking around in his head that, everybody was kind of out to get him and everybody else from the government. And this is the result of that. He's been arrested. He had been arrested a couple times in St. Augustine, and
For vandalism
yeah,
and criminal mischief, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know
And-
how long he had been, if he went to high school here or anything along those
I
lines.
don't
I couldn't tell.
I don't think so. From kind of what we understand, and Davey talked to some folks over the weekend about it who say he was possibly a transient here for maybe around 18 months. Like I said, our friend who had him in the building seemed to have stories about him for a couple of years at least. So, but I don't think from here. But very, very wild to look on TV and see that somebody, at least who was living here over the past few years, went up there and did something like this, man. This is, it's sad because, you know, there's mental health problems at work here.
Yeah. Right.
You know, that's,
well, even if going back with the vandalism, I mean, there's a couple signs that were destroyed in town. So, I mean, you really have to kind of look at the person and say, like, okay, obviously the mental health crisis was long before what happened in New York. Was there anything that we could have done as humans to circumvent in between? Who knows? I don't know. But it is a very sad story. And obviously mental health is definitely something that we need to take seriously.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, you know, not a good story to see coming out of St. Augustine. And of course, I'm sure he has family.
Yeah.
And so we really feel for, you know, his family and everyone left behind that knew him and loved him and
even friends in St.
really
Augustine. I mean, I saw it on Insta stories this weekend. You know, a lot of people saying, say his name, and, you know, a lot of things that the media, of course, is making things out of proportion. But the facts are the facts. And honestly, I don't know what else to say other than it is a sad situation. And, you know, hug your friends and be there for them.
Yeah.
And make sure they don't do crazy stuff like this, because it's not getting us anywhere as a human race or society.
Well, and it is Mental Health Month. And, you know, when you see a friend struggling, you know, ask the extra questions.
Right.
So, hey, you need me to come over?
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
You need anything from me?
Ton of resources in town, too, that
yeah.
really can connect people with better services.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a bummer that this happened.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man.
We could get into why he did what he did, but I think it's a moot point.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah,
We don't, you
those,
know.
those demons.
I get that question, and I'm like, who
those
cares?
demons,
right?
those demons are his demons.
Right.
I mean, you know, there's not much we can do for it at this time. So,
Yeah.
but just kind of keep an eye on your friends.
Good call.
It's time for the gas report.
Oh, great.
That's the way to pick us up.
Yeah, lift us up. Perfect.
Yeah. Gas Buddy gas report. If you're seeing good prices for gas out there this morning, please let us know. We've got the Sunoco at the top of the list this morning at $3.41. That's their cash price. The Owens at 780 South Ponce at $3.42. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, also at $3.42. The Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, $3.42. Same with the Circle K. Jumps it up a little bit on 207 at $3.46. The Shell at 146 King is at $3.49. Same with the Shell at 2350 North Ponce. Then we got the Gate at the bottom of the list, $3.59 this morning for gas. Yeah. Oof. If you get in trouble for any reason and you got to go to the Hardwick Hotel, make sure Chris Lucero is your first call because he's going to get you out of jail. 24/7, he is there for you. 904-822-BAIL. That is 904-822-2245. Got some live music happening today and tonight as well. Jim Lamb going to be at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Reggie Starrett at Trade Winds at 1. Johnny Lawrence, Pierre's Pub at 1 o'clock. We got Josh Tennessee Worthy at the Milltop at 4:30. Mark Hart, Trade Winds at 5. Stu Weaver, Harry's at 6. Alberto Ceballero.
Hey, I love that dude.
Shayla Moore, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Burn Unit, Casa de Vino 57 at 7. And Josh Tennessee Worthy back again at the Milltop Tavern at 9 p.m. Of course, comes to us from Griffin Service, where your home's comfort is their top priority. They do AC, plumbing, electrical services, and unique offerings like standby generators, water softeners, and they do gas work for your outdoor kitchens, your fireplaces, your fire pits, and all that good stuff that you need gas for. Experience fast, friendly, and affordable services 7 days a week. Call them at 904-500-2653 or visit griffinservice.com.
I love what they can do. They can just help in any situation in your house.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good people, too.
Except that fight that you're having with your wife.
Oh, yeah, well.
You can't fix that.
I'll say, sit down.
Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we got we got a musical Monday here today.
That's marvelous.
Yeah. Mary J. Blige, Cher,
Really?
Ozzy
What?
Osbourne, A Tribe Called Quest, and Foreigner.
Coming
all have
here?
something in common.
Sing out loud? What?
Maybe. I'm not saying no to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this story. Okay.
See? I'll tell you about that story after I tell you about something else to get excited about, and that's a new roof.
All right.
Fus Roofing
Everybody loves a good roof.
has been your go-to in roofing for over 15 years. And all their people live right here in St. Johns County, which is super important. They're master elite contractors for St. Johns County, and that means they can give you warranties that nobody else can touch with your new roof. They love our community, and they love you. So you know you're in good hands. Fidus Roofing, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters. Yeah.
Right. Mary J. Blige, Cher, Foreigner, A Tribe Called Quest, Kool and the Gang, and Ozzy Osbourne headline the latest inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh.
They went into the Hall of Fame.
Okay, well, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, all the above. Nice.
Troy's fist pumping in here.
No,
Troy's super
that's-
excited.
So, no, because Cool's been waiting to be in there, and that's awesome.
Cher's 78 years old. She's been waiting since she was born for this.
She's the
amazing.
Susan Lucci.
Oh, I love
Music.
her.
Yeah.
God.
So Cool's such a great dude.
Nothing now.
Sounds exactly like Cher to me.
Thank you. When I get canned from this gig, I'm going down to Miami. You know what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm going to say you're fired just because I think we all think that was
Great.
We're all just going to go down to Miami and get video of this and then rehire you.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
So, of course, they recognize musical pioneers in the Hall of Fame. Also honors this year Alexis Corner, no idea. John Mayall, no clue. And Big Mama Thornton with the Musical Influence Award. They say they posthumously celebrate Jimmy Buffett,
Oh.
MC5, Dionne Warwick, and Norman Whitfield.
Do you know the way? Dionne Warwick. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Whitney's aunt.
Whitney's aunt. Yes, Dionne. She sang with
that
Burt
really her
Bacharach for years and years and years and
Whitney
years, right?
Houston's aunt
Okay.
Was Dionne
Oh,
Warwick.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sissy sister.
All right. So there you go, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Very exciting. Good year.
No, I mean, and
Yeah, real good year.
I'm real excited for Cool. So I mean, it was something he really kind of saw as one of his life things, and
I think you have to campaign to get into this, so it's
No,
not an
it-
easy
it-
feat to get into this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I think I announced it at trivia a couple weeks ago. Like they had some online voting stuff, and go on and vote for him.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Troy famously friends with Kool of Kool and the Gang.
no, he's just
Now you can say you know a Rock and Roll Hall of
Hall of
Famer,
Famer.
even though he never answers your texts.
yeah. Here, I'll text him now. See if he's awake.
Yeah, do that. I remember you used to text him fairly regularly on the radio show.
Well, the only time
and
he
rarely did he ever text you back.
The only time he called in was when Mike was. He called in the radio show one time.
Yeah.
and it was when Mike wasn't in studio.
Yeah, of
and
course.
Mike was so mad because whenever we're in the studio by ourselves, we're always looking for content and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
for that time. And he called in.
Yeah, anytime you guys were bored, Mike would just say, "Hey, why don't you text Kool?" Like he almost ruined your friendship with the
He
guy
almost did.
because he's like, Troy, don't text me for dumb reasons.
What are you texting me for?
He does love the celebrity. Yeah.
Now you'll never be able to get him on the horn.
Yeah, no, he's too
He's a
famous.
rock and roll Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Say goodbye to your friendship. It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna text him right now just to be funny.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Troy's
good luck.
texting Kool. What time is it over there and wherever he lives?
Well,
California?
he's in Orlando more.
Oh,
likely.
is he? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he could be
go.
having his frosted flakes.
All right. Well, let's see if anybody want to make bets on if he texts back or not?
I'm
I guess
gonna go
not.
with no.
Yeah.
Guess that seems like an easy one that people think no.
I'm gonna say there's a 15% chance.
That he texts
15?
back
15,
yeah.
during the showtime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, during the showtime, it's less than that.
We got about a 0.3%
Yeah.
chance of him texting us back during the show. What are you texting him?
I'm just saying, congrats on the Hall of Fame announcement.
Okay.
There you go. Very cool.
Throw an emoji on there too. That always gets people to answer back faster because they show you a passion for the text.
I don't know which emoji to go with. I'm doing disco dancing, dude.
Oh.
That's probably, no, that looks
This
weird.
is why he doesn't answer your text, because you're just not good at texting.
Just do Eggman and see what happens.
No.
Look at all.
So what?
You're blinking there. No!
That would be good. What if that's the quickest he ever answered your text?
Right. You never know. All these years. So,
You know, it's funny. I'm looking through Troy's text string, and I see actually a pattern here of a lot of messages for Troy from Troy, and not a lot of messages from Cool.
Oh, yeah. Last time he responded was like in 22.
Oh, jeez. This is a blast from the
Yeah,
past.
new phone number. He had to get a new phone number because that guy he met at the amphitheater once won't stop texting him.
It goes, then it goes back to when we actually were working together. So then it was okay.
New phone, who dis?
Yeah, right? Yeah. All right, man. Well, we'll see. We'll see if a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer texts Troy back during the
It's
show.
not happening.
Chances are, no.
It's not happening. No, I'm not holding my breath for it.
All right, let's see. St. Johns County welcoming new affordable housing apartments that offer units 30% below market rate. That's good. St. Johns County welcoming a new addition to its affordable housing landscape with the opening of Flagler Crossing Apartments in St. Augustine. The complex situated off US 1 near Lewis Speedway. It's right near us.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Flagler Crossing.
Yeah, where is that?
It's across where Flagler is. From my understanding.
Okay. That doesn't give us anything on anything.
Nothing, no context clues there, nothing, no help. Okay.
I'm trying to think. It's not the apartment place right across from Arnold's. The newly renovated, totally different Arnold's.
Oh, yeah. Like put a gator sign out or something.
Yeah, desaturated the pictures of the before pictures. Anyway, it's not that one because that one's been open for a hot minute. I'm trying to think of where it is.
Flagler Crossing is across the street from the Health and Human Services building. So it's not the landing; it's next to a landing.
So it's the San Sebastian.
Oh, okay. All right. Addressing the pressing need for affordable housing options, leaders stress the importance of providing opportunities for individuals and families seeking to relocate to the area. How about the regular people who already live here?
Well, excuse me, you said, what, 30% off of the average price?
Yes.
So these are going to be like, what, $350? I mean, sorry. Like, I'm still
yeah.
priced out here.
Yeah, no. $350. Are you kidding me?
That's 30% of 500, and that's the average.
No, the average. The average is all. Oh, you're talking about home sales
Average
price.
homes,
sales
yeah.
price,
This is
Home
gonna be
sales
30
price. Yeah. No, I'm talking about rent.
Oh, okay.
Flagler Crossing Apartments offer 2 bedrooms starting at $1,800.
Still a lot, right?
Yeah.
Still a lot.
Okay.
It's more than my mortgage.
Yeah. Representing a significant discount, they say, compared to market rates. Billy Zeitz is the Vice President of Government Affairs at Corner Lot Development Group. He explains the rationale behind the pricing strategy, ensuring a portion of units remains low, below market rates throughout the project's lifespan. So does that mean they're not putting that time period on it where it has to be affordable? It sounds like the way they're making it sound, at least, it will be this way through its entire existence.
You mean
We'll
like
see.
a locked-in rate?
Locked in rate at 30% below.
Percentage below.
Yeah.
Huh. I bet you there's fine print. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
No?
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
You guys know more
Yeah.
than I do on this. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's always fine print.
Right, yeah. I feel like what if it all of a sudden inflates to something even more and then like, well, we're locked in at 1,800? I doubt
Well,
that.
and also,
we
at
covered
the end
our
of the day, somebody can buy this apartment complex at some point in time, then do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's when
unless
they
there's
could.
deed restrictions on it. So
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
there can be deed restrictions that require it for a certain amount, and all that sunsets at some point. There has to be some type of time limit on it.
Yeah. Usually there is. But at least for the foreseeable future, that's affordable.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's like,
That's 30% below market rate
that's a lot of
in
money.
St. Johns County. How are people living here?
How do people date, period? You know what I mean? Like, you have to focus on this before you can
Right.
actually go out and do anything.
Right.
And
You don't have any money to take anybody anywhere fancy.
Nowhere.
Everybody's going Dutch.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. You bring someone to your house, they just want to stay there forever because they
Right.
can't afford to live at their own place.
Right.
I mean, people are just moving in like that now. It's crazy. That's what you have to do to live.
Yeah. Yeah, just to help with the bills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On both ends. If you want to live alone, good luck in St. Johns County.
So the average is what, $2,300, $2,500 of rent a month? That's
That
an
sounds
average.
about right.
Golly.
Yeah, I know. I remember when I was first looking for places to rent, there were these mansions on the beach for like $2,000 a month. I was like, wow, but $2,000 a month.
afford that?
Who would? Like,
Right.
who would pay? You can just get a mortgage. You can just buy a house.
Is that usually for people that are getting work done on their house and they have to go stay somewhere temporary?
No, I think people are actually living in,
God's
not
sake.
just not buying.
Yeah.
Mortgage rates are bad and house prices are even worse.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I don't know how people are doing it.
well, I mean, the only grace that we're getting, this is why we're getting so many people from the Northeast. The housing prices up there were already out of control.
Right.
So they come down here and think, oh, well, this is still a bargain,
Yeah.
but those bargains are going away. So,
I got a lot of friends moving to Hastings and Palatka, all that area. I got a lot of
Flagler
friends.
Estates and-
yeah,
And I'm
Flagler
seeing a lot
Estates.
of for sale signs around town. I don't know what that necessarily means.
Yeah.
But seeing a lot of for sale signs, and not only that, but for sale signs are staying in yards for a while.
longer.
I noticed that
it
too.
Was, I mean, it was not too long ago, and of course, this was during the kind of the Florida boom, but it wasn't too long ago when you see a for sale sign, and almost as quick as they could put it out, they're taking it out of the ground.
Yeah.
But
What's Airbnb market look like? Is that still popping?
Super saturated.
Is it really?
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super saturated. So people are, got into it thinking, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
I'm so
a lot
glad I
of
didn't do
lot of
that.
those are changing over to long-term rentals. I mean, the 3 I built at Lotus was planning on doing Airbnbs in there, and it just was like, you looked at the market and everything else, it was not enough money for the amount of time you had to put in, and it was just easier to do long terms. So I don't have any Airbnbs right now.
There's, that's your barometer right there.
Right.
Yeah.
And I say that jokingly, but I say that seriously. I mean, Troy's a smart guy who makes smart investments, and if he has abandoned the idea of Airbnbs, it's just something that's not that hot right now.
Just like watching The Simpsons and the Jags going to the Super Bowl. I mean, he's already.
No, this is totally different, actually. Totally different because the Jags are actually going to the Super Bowl.
Simpsons are right more than I am.
So very interesting. So we got a lot of, we got a handful of some new affordable houses.
All right.
Affordable.
Is there amenities or like a pool or anything on that? A game room, something?
Probably can't. If they can afford to give you homes for the
Right.
low price of $1,800 a month, there must be no amenities.
Right.
No extra money for building anything. No, I'm sure they have a pool and
Something. There's got to be
Yeah,
something. Yeah. Community center. I don't know.
yeah. All right. St. Augustine Police Department held a memorial service for the passing of Canine Kilo, very popular dog, very
Yeah.
well-loved animal within the St. Augustine Beach Police Department. Their Beach Police Department paid tribute to their beloved officer, Kilo, who passed away recently with a memorial service at the Jacksonville Pet Cemetery on Saturday at 11 a.m. Kilo, who served with the department for a decade, was honored for his dedication during the memorial ceremony. Law enforcement officers from different agencies in the region also gathered to pay their respects to the loyal canine officer, highlighting the special bond between Kilo and the community he served. A lot of people really loved Kilo. The kids loved him. He's a
Other
great
dogs
dog.
liked him.
Other dogs liked him, yeah. Great dog.
Yeah.
Great dog.
Beautiful animal.
Yeah, man.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it caught him by surprise, I think, too. We didn't see the.
I think
death.
so, yeah. But he'd been around for a while. I'd definitely seen his names on those beach police cars for a while now, man. So, R.I.P. Officer Kilo.
Before we go to comments, there's actually one more story that you forgot about. Dad, you actually got an important phone call last night while we were watching baseball.
Oh yeah, the story about the representative from Orlando who attacked our group he didn't attack, but he verbally attacked and social media attacked our group that went up there, and we're still ranked number 1 on the Black History, Florida History Museum. But there was a representative that actually wrote the bill that went into place, but he in his I think Blake sent you his social media post. The last chapter of it, he really kind of gets into it. He misrepresents St. Augustine in a lot of ways. In his text. So
honestly, that's why I didn't cover it, because it's just not accurate.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunately not accurate. Seems very, very mad.
He's
very bitter. And just makes a lot of false claims about St. Augustine.
Doesn't have a leg to stand on.
He's a representative from Eatonville. Okay. He did write the bill requesting for a Black History Museum. I guess in his mind, he actually calls it his museum.
Okay.
And said that we co-opted.
So very telling. And
hijacked the museum from him. He's making statements.
Literally, there are tons of cities in the running. It's not like St.
15.
Augustine saying no.
There were 15. Yeah. And because we ranked higher than his.
Right, here we go.
He goes on the attack, and he compares us. He makes a statement saying that our museum's going to be on is it Kingsley?
I think so.
Plantation, which is located in Jacksonville. It's not even located in St. Augustine.
No, he's not too bright.
Yeah. And he calls it we're going to locate ours on a former slave plantation, which Florida Memorial was one of the first Black universities and colleges in the state of Florida when it was Florida Normal. They took great offense to it. Florida Memorial did. So they're coming back. They have taken down this post because it's such an embarrassment to.
Oh, anybody screenshot
it? Eatonville. Yeah, we screenshot it and we have it. But he also influenced some people that were on the task force in their grading. So it made Eatonville come a little closer to us. And we're still ahead by it's like 96 to 95 or 95 to 96 or 95 to 94.
Okay, the screenshot I have here is 96.78, and they're in second place with 95.33.
Yeah, okay. So there's about a 1.5 difference between us and Eatonville, and
him spouting his mouth off can only hurt his opportunity, right?
Well, you never know.
And I understand. Well, no, it might. If he pushes in the right direction, but it is in the governor's office. It goes back to the task force one more time, but he basically just spewed so many falsehoods if people listen to what he's saying. It just, because media read the headlines.
Yeah.
And they need to get into the details of why St. Augustine is better. The task force, even though it was loaded with a lot of Orlando people on the task force, still ranked us higher. It's going to come down to the governor. This guy backed Gillum during his governor race.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of stuff in play, but just get the facts right when you're talking about doing a history museum, and just telling outright lies from the responsibility of being a representative is just not acceptable.
Yeah, go find some grants, buddy.
Yeah. So he's saying, I've raised 70 million or 100 million. No, if you did, that would have been in your presentation.
Right.
He's just spewing out numbers and
was it a late night post? Maybe he was a little drunky post.
I don't know. You
know how they get very emotional with the posting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it was a representative out of Orlando, and just if you read that post, Kingsley Plantation is nowhere near St. Augustine.
No.
So.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. How do you want to go through comments, Troy?
I'm going to march through the many mentions and memories of our multitude of minions.
Okay. As you do that, I'll remind people that Bates, Hewitt & Floyd is not your average insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk, longevity in our community, and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from all the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits. They've been doing that for definitely well over 40 years. possibly over 50 years.
Could be 50. Could be 50.
Christy,
we don't know.
can you clear this up for us in the comments?
What's the number here?
Yeah. Christy Lawrence is St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews.
For 105 years. She's been there for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks great for 105.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to make sure you're properly insured. Give them a call, 904-794-5455. Also, our friends at BNS Signs.
Okay.
Locally owned and operated. And fully
Fully functional.
Yep. Unlike my brain this morning.
Sorry, I did that.
Yeah, I know you did.
take full
It's way too much sugar.
Always.
Full service sign business. Now in its third generation of family ownership. Since 1967, they've been providing businesses and organizations in St. Johns County and surrounding counties with high quality signage. From your business card to storefront signage and beyond, BNS Signs, equipped to serve you. They are at 2764 South Collins Avenue, just off of State Road 16. And if you're looking for a great job, contact Lee at bnssigns.com.
Lee's awesome.
A
Great dude.
really cool dude.
Yeah.
All right, Troy, what you got?
All right. First off, Rebecca says you're doing great.
Rebecca, Blake, please ban Rebecca from the show.
Great. There goes our ratings for sure.
Kenny says the best bacon is Hitchcock's Market in Palatka. We were talking about breakfast foods that close your arteries.
Okay.
So that's good to know. Thank you, BJ, for the stars. Davy's outfit is fire.
Yeah, Target. Okay, drunk shopping. Yeah, a little junky poo over the weekend.
Shopping.
Put it in the cart. I got some returns today.
All right. Wawa is $3.49. Costco $3.23. But in Sioux Falls, Costco is $3.01.
Wow.
And Kenny thinks I should shave again.
Oh, well.
Not yet. Not yet.
Almost
You're at
there.
a good level.
Almost
Keep it there.
Not yet. We're going to keep it here.
Yeah.
All right, man. What you got for Stordom Stat?
All right. Stordom Stat. You guys call me Boomer all the time.
Yeah, we do.
All right. And
Practically your name at this point.
So I was like, finally, this day has come when I can explain what a boomer is.
Okay.
So in 1889, in Oklahoma, so the big land rush. All right, the big land rush, and what it is, the President Harrison made this available to people who wanted, white people who wanted land. They could line up on this day. They'll shoot off a cannon, and then you go claim your land. So those were the boomers. The land boomers were those when the cannon went off, went boom. They were boomers. The people that cheated and went before them, they were Sooners. So you've heard of the Oklahoma Sooners.
Yeah.
But that is where this came from, was the big land giveaway. It was supposed to be dedicated to Native Americans. A lot of them weren't claimed, and they didn't, the trail tiers that went to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But this is where the land boom of 1889 in Oklahoma, this is the day it happened. I think it's in the movie Far and Away.
Yes, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. I remember this.
So
I think we call you boomer after baby boomers, Troy.
yeah, but the whole term boomer came
From this.
from this.
I thought this came from a boom in births.
Yeah, burst. Yeah,
Right.
Oh, I thought it was in the bedroom.
Well, that's pretty much was what it was. The
I'm just
boomers,
saying, yeah.
boomers came out of like when people were going away from World War II. There was
Right.
a lot of people got married before they took off, and all of a sudden, they had a lot of babies happening during that time.
Because all they had was a pinup girl postcard over it back in the day.
Yeah.
And they came back and they said, boom, let's go, baby.
So, yeah, but,
Lots of
booming.
reasons for boomers.
Boom.
All right.
yeah, but it all morphed out of this boom.
Boom, boom, baby.
Okay. I'll go with that. Stordom Stat brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza. Get down there tomorrow. They're closed today. Get down there tomorrow and grab yourself a few slices. Right in between Riberia and ML King. What you got for plugs, Troy?
All right, it's a great week. Start off your week right. Have a happy Monday.
Davey?
Hey, we got another look at the Betty Griffin Center and a different facet that we don't talk about much. So we'll see you at 3 for more.
All right. Blake?
Go Magic. Playoff game number 2 tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
Go Magic.
All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you at 3.
Bye-bye.